Okay. Everybody seems to be getting on. Where's the teachers?
Maybe that's for the best.
Okay.
Well, Chipz.
I mean, let's just say everyone else is wearing the same uniform, so I figured you should probably wear your own as well.
Esme?
Very impressed. We should go find the headmaster.
Hi.
Why aren't you chatting with people?
I was just with Anna. We were trying to get Victor out of his room, but he's being a whiny brat.
Sounds like him.
Yeah.
Should I go and talk to him?
Sure. He's hiding in the room. In the blue one. I'll show you.
Thank you.
Oh, never mind. He's right there.
Yeah, I would have gone with something like 4 eyes or something.
Were you being stubborn, Victor?
Yes. Where are we going?
What? Why are you asking me like I would know?
Because you're two searching for me.
Well, she said that you weren't leaving your
I
room.
never.
That's me.
Hannah was looking for you, and I was helping her.
Sounds like the ladies want to talk to you.
Oh,
Can
hi.
keep them waiting.
I want nothing to do with them.
How you doing?
What's wrong with Hannah?
Trying to give you a head pat.
Oh, sorry.
She's a snake. I'd keep a watch.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Who's a snake?
Alright.
Nobody. Rook. Let me know when you want to be taken apart. I'd be glad to fix you up.
I don't need maintenance.
Maintenance.
But,
Or you can leave him alone, Victor. Come on.
Come on, Chipz, it'd be fun.
No.
Swap his parts around. Stick his head up his ass.
You woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, didn't you?
I always do.
do you need another hug?
Don't touch me, Rook.
We should just leave him alone, guys. I actually wanted to talk to you too, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Bye.
You've
Come
been
here.
grumpy lately.
Ah, that's Victor. You guys haven't told anybody about anything, have you?
Classified.
Yeah.
I haven't told
Classified.
anyone anything.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. Yesterday, before I went to bed, Vivina told me that she was actually, I guess you could say enlisted by Professor Vaughn to keep watch on me. So just keep your eye out. Careful what you say.
She seems to be always around and watching me sometimes, I noticed.
Just be careful.
Everywhere I go, she tends to be peeking back by a corner.
She's a nice enough girl, it's just... I don't know what information's relayed and what's not.
Oh, All the information that I know that I've overheard conversations especially when I went to look for you, Chips, on when you were both on the roof with Melanie, Barthol, and Victor. I kept that classified.
Thanks. And you kept the whole stumbling upon a whispering door and going inside the restricted building classified, right?
Maybe we should say something else other than saying exactly that. Because people would either pass by in here, but yes, I kept that classified.
We can call it it.
You can call it bathroom.
But what if we have to go to the bathroom? She has to go all the time.
I don't.
I still remember the...
I have a little bladder. You did it too.
Well, because you were... I thought you were... Never mind.
We can call it a secret.
The secret. Okay. The secret it is.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Well, keep a lookout, be careful. And where's that damn cat?
I believe Hoshi is either with another group or is just roaming around.
He does that. I'll keep an eye out for him. If you see him, let me know. I want to talk to him. I'm tired of sleeping on the floor, to be perfectly honest.
I don't normally sleep, but I guess sleeping on the floor could be pretty bad.
Shit. I was gonna ask if I could bunk with you, but if you don't sleep, you don't use a room, so that means you don't have a bed.
Oh, I have a room, I just don't use it.
And that's complicated, so I won't ask.
You don't want
Okay.
to sleep in the same room as me?
I'm tired of sleeping on the...
Never.
I'm tired of sleeping on the ground. I've had to sleep on the wood.
There's a couch.
The couch? What? Where? You mean in the main area?
Couch.
But that's where he sits and reads.
Sometimes some students like to come in there and just hunker down, and I don't know. Sometimes they like my presence. I don't understand why, but I try to be very much quiet.
Okay.
I'm reading a book.
Fair enough. Alright, well let me know if you see Hoshi. I'm gonna go wander around. I guess. Wait, I just saw... Hold on.
He sees a lot of stuff.
I guess
You
I didn't see it.
Headmaster.
No. But where did all the students go? 1, 2... 3, 4, 5,
Oh, whatever it is.
I guess they're all here. They all hide behind the rocks I can't see.
They're not as tall as me.
Mm-mm. Is she calling us to go? Is it time for class? Oh no, who'd she just pull away?
No.
She pulled away, Melanie. And then he went, ooh, and then she said, shut up or I'll torch you. And I got really scared, so I booked it.
Do you guys know why?
I'll hear about that later, it's funny.
Do you know why she's being grabbed?
No. But that's weird.
Did you curse her teacher?
Ooh, that's not okay in the first week. Oh. Who in their right mind would do that? Oh no.
Well, I
Wait,
think...
what did she do?
I actually don't know which one it was. she cursed out a teacher.
What?
Okay.
The wisest thing to do, no.
No.
I wonder if she'll get expelled.
I don't think so, but she's going to get a very strict reprimand.
I know it's a military school.
So
They're
aggressive.
strict.
Mm,
You know,
her
the best
punishment will be
thing...
fairly gruesome, I bet.
I'm gonna stay away from her, because she's probably not gonna be in a good mood, yeah?
They're probably smart.
She calls me Pipsqueak a lot.
Aww.
It's okay. I'll grow. I think. Hopefully.
I prefer your
no.
size.
I mean,
You prefer short people?
I like him short.
Wait, are you...
what's that so
It's
silly?
thin. Huh?
Oh, nothing.
His personality suits his body type.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that he acts young?
Oh, Mary.
No,
Excuse me.
I'm saying that he's spry and energetic. It's good for a small body type. That way it's easier to, well, escape attack.
Teachers.
I just pulled them out.
Teachers?
towards-
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Out towards the front.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost right now. I've been trying to look for the principal and the secretary and all.
Secretary
The
went to the
secretary.
front.
Yeah, they
To the
they
front.
clicked the red one.
Portal.
The red one.
I see. The click.
Yep.
It's a very strange phrase to use.
Yeah. Click.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, just
Makes a
click.
clicking sound when you touch it.
Okay.
Maybe I should say grasp onto it firmly with both hands. Would that be better?
Firmly grasp
Click
it.
like a group of people.
I can do it one hand.
You got full
Meant a group of
fledged.
Shit.
Maybe you only need one hand.
Caress it with one hand.
One hand. Yes.
Not like why caress? Just poke it.
Oh, I don't want to crush it.
Don't crush it. Don't crush it.
You might get in trouble if you do that.
It's like a lot of money. They like teleport you, right?
What? What does money have to do with teleporting?
Well, I mean, they're. I don't think teleporting is the easiest thing to buy, you know? And they said they had to go to the town to get the keys, right? Or the transportation keys, if I'm correct.
Keystones.
Keystones. I call them transportation keys. It's easier that way for me.
Who knows? Maybe they're not rare. Maybe they are. I don't know. We'll learn.
By the way,
They're very common.
rumor has it, now we're gonna be fighting today. In
What?
Steel's
I'm not
class.
ready to fight.
Oh, Seal's doing a class today?
Yeah.
He kind of
So
scares
we're
me.
going to be focusing on magic. I mean, he told me I have a potential for magic with this stuff, but so that got me excited. But I don't know yet. These usually just cause me headaches. I still need to fix that. I don't know why.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
I was going to design the fight.
Is the librarian still lost? Do you want to help him, Rook? We should help him.
Normal humans. They call us a little enhanced.
Where did he go?
But not a fight song.
Oh.
I would not jump in the pond if possible. Mr. Connor has been throwing in a lot of his potions into the water, so
You can stand on the lily.
Well, yeah, I'm light enough.
I got
but, I guess I'm not allowed to, so I'm gonna go back. Oh,
be careful not to go in the water. It's still not cleaned up yet after the last incident.
Did you find the teachers?
Sadly, I have not, pretty boy.
Most likely be inside. Have you checked inside the school?
Honestly, every time I see you, you just remind me of someone. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe I'll ask Skylas.
Never let the go in the water.
I thought I was a one of a kind, but
One of a kind. Yes, yes. Everyone's independent. Everyone's a unique little flower. Yes, yes.
Another flower.
I didn't.
I'm
It's a
spider.
metaphor. It's a metaphor
I'm
of
a
a
cat.
mind. You all can. Hello there. Why are you creeping?
She's not creeping. She's just shy.
Come here. Don't be afraid of me.
I didn't want to interrupt.
No problem. I'm not the professors. You don't need to be so cautious around me. I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna put some potion on you like Connor would. I'm not gonna shoot you in the legs with some spells or something. Don't worry. I'm not like that.
It's good at least.
Indeed.
Chipz.
I still can't find them. Have you ever seen any signs of the professors or the principals anywhere?
He's the librarian, right?
yes.
And we ask him if he has any books about things that certain squads can handle or can access to.
Could be a good idea. Maybe we should wait till... Got an idea. Why don't we help him find the teachers? Then maybe he owes us one. You know?
Okay. Yeah. He's running right now.
Sorry about that. Just if you don't have a hand to show.
I can do hand holding. What are you talking about?
Mr. Librarian, sir.
Okay, I just caught his head, I think.
Yes.
You know,
He was invisible.
we know the school pretty well.
Sorry.
We can maybe
Do
help
you
you.
now? I've heard you know the school very well.
What is that
You
supposed to
and
mean?
him behind you. I suggest you stay where you are. You don't need to show me anything. How about that?
I was just taught something new.
Oh. Okay. I guess we'll go.
No need to show me anything.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but I've made it super official.
Oh, okay.
Rook? That did not go well, Rook.
I guess that makes sense in some way.
Do you think he knows about the secret? Secret?
I don't think he knows, but more for sense that Headmaster knows, because remember, he can see through plants.
Only if he's looking.
Morning.
Hi!
How are you doing?
Good. It was Zachary. Yes.
Zach or Zachary, whatever you prefer.
Okay. Hi. Ryder, how's it going?
You know what time classes are starting today?
I don't. It seems that something's going on with, Melanie. She may have gotten in trouble, so the teachers are taking care of it.
Oh yeah, when we came here, was that what that was about? They were like mentioning some students did some bad stuff or something.
Maybe?
Insulting teachers and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But it's rumors, we don't know for sure.
Gotcha.
Good to see you, by the way, Chipz.
You too, Ryder. Is your day going
Did you
alright?
sleep in again?
Yeah, I was having trouble waking up.
I wish that I had that luxury. Unfortunately, since I think about fighting all the time, it's kind of hard to go to sleep.
You know... You know what I want to do? The first time I figure out some enchanting spells, you know what I want to do? Make this little alarm clock.
What's that?
What is that spider doing?
And then when it
Go
goes
on.
off, it'll say, "Wake up!" I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna figure this out.
Well, I don't know how to cast magic per se, but I could think about using something that'll send me to sleep for a couple of hours.
There's always, a drink.
I think a drink would help with a demon rider. Demon rider? A drink?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Oh, Minerva.
Hello. Is Esme here?
Pink-haired girl. Do you want me to go find her?
I see her.
Yes, if you could go grab her for me, that would be perfect.
Were you talking to him?
Esme.
Oh. She's looking for you, Esme.
Hey.
Hi,
Hey,
Esme. I was wondering... No, do your romance. It's okay.
Hey, it's not that.
I heard you talking on the beach. I heard you talking on the
Teachers,
beach.
they're in. If you go into the main door, go left, the first classroom on the bottom floor. I need you there.
Thank you. Esme, I would like to bring you, Chipz and Rook. Maybe even the little Hoshi over there, if you would like to. The cat has a name. You should be respectful.
It's a cat.
If you four... It's Hoshi. If you four could come with me, that'd be perfect.
Actually, I don't mean to browse. What on earth is it?
Oh, we just need to speak with a couple of students regarding different things.
Got it.
Would those different things be good or bad?
It is not your concern.
I guess...
Let us go. Dilly-dally anymore.
Okay. I guess show us where we're going.
Let's go.
Yes, Vaughn, would you like to lead the way?
There's more people.
What's going on?
The Great Hall.
Esme!
Sorry.
Hey, guys.
Up you go, Hoshi.
What are we waiting for? Come. The door is not greased properly. Just walk with it.
There we go, just go on in. There we go. Little spell we had to put on it.
Was this little one also among the group that went in?
The cat's everywhere. I couldn't place it.
Fine.
Anyway,
Fine.
you are probably wondering why we brought you here.
Yeah?
We were handling another situation, but in exchange for information on some possible rule breakers.
You've been snitched.
For lack of a better term, yes.
Of doing what?
We have been told that you three have been the troublemakers that have went where you were not supposed to. Where were you yesterday during the headaches that were occurring on campus?
Yeah. We were just...
We seem to have a student raising their hand.
Yeah. The cat's a student now.
No.
You were eating snacks, yeah?
Must we hear from the three students confirmed to be involved?
Yes, let's hear it from the students. As much as we'd love to believe your story, little one.
Sure. See, yesterday, or the other day, we weren't restricted to any place, so we were just wandering around. So, And then, yeah, we ate some snacks. We were talking. The normal stuff that we do in the morning.
Alright, and where did you eat these snacks?
I don't know. They're snacks. You don't eat them in one place.
Around. So you can't recall where you were eating these snacks?
Okay.
Steel, are you getting any ideas?
Karita, just ask him already.
Ask him what?
Just. Did you go anywhere that you're not supposed to be?
And you believe they'll just tell us outright like that?
Well,
Worth a shot.
it's worth a shot.
Wait, so you mean you guys dragged us here because she said that we did something we weren't supposed to do, and you...
There was some evidence of, well, imprints, maybe, near where you shouldn't be.
Connor, is
Well,
the smell that
go-
you picked up in the chamber resonating from these three?
Let's see.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Here we go, sniffing.
Some days I wonder if he's even human.
I'm afraid I can't say.
Very well. The only other evidence I believe we have is Vaughn. Did Chipz here not approach you about a rash? How did that go?
Wait, what?
You did approach me about a rash. Brought me all the way to this classroom.
Where was the rash located?
There's quite a few questions, and suddenly your rash is healed. So tell me,
And then
why ask those questions about me, and yet your rash magically healed? Because no magic can explain that.
Well...
I believe the lichens were here yesterday.
Where was the rash located?
Alright. Listen, it's my body. I'll explain this. I got this. Okay? I don't know how this proves that I was anywhere I was supposed to be, but... Yeah, I started itching on my arm. But it was...
Oh, thank God, the rash was on the arm. Okay.
Yes, it was on my arm.
The students aren't that limber and loosey-goosey as you believe.
Lucy
not
Goose.
speculate.
I thought he scratched himself somewhere very, like...
Can't we please continue?
Intimate. Anyway.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know where it came from or when it started. I do know, though, I was itchy, and it got really bad right when I was talking to Zachary,
side
which I
effects?
know he's a, lichen.
A lichen, I believe.
Yeah, so maybe I'm allergic. I don't know. But all I know is when I came in here, it
Very
started
well.
to go
Allergic
away.
reaction.
So
You don't
I
seem
had an
to be
inkling
allergic
of
to
what
the
it
cat.
could be. We
Yeah.
actually covered the cat in a anti-allergen potion when we first found it.
Oh.
You were not
Oh,
here
I
for
see.
that.
Can I use the restroom?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Come right in here.
Good.
Good. Chipz is back
As
from
long
the
as you stay
bathroom.
in
He,
line and don't
Where's-
make
I'm
any
sorry?
trouble.
Where's Esme?
Back
And
from
where's Steel?
I will
She's
actually
in the
go and get
restroom.
her. Make
Nobody said she can go away. Where'd she go?
Professor Steele.
Where'd you go,
Steel
Karina?
took her.
Steal? I thought she... Well, shit.
You
All
know,
right, then.
If you try to imagine what Steel has in his mind, it's kind of a fickle thing. You never know what goes on. Where's
I don't want to know anything that man imagines. Nothing.
Yeah,
No,
I
thank
think
you.
Matchstick
Where's
stepped
the
out to use the
flame?
restroom.
Oh, God. Of course.
You'd be surprised how much liquor he
I'll
has
never
in him
understand
for how
human
much he
anatomy.
burns.
Like a,
Hey, neither.
What are you? I do believe I've never... No, that's related. Hey. Wait a minute.
We might have to go as far as expulsion as well and have the military deal with them if you don't deal with them yourself.
Oh,
Head back to
no,
class.
that's so
Head back
much
to class.
paperwork.
You want relief from
It
there?
seems that
It's just
I wasn't told to
Chipz
stay.
has returned
if they die.
from his fainting spell.
Karina,
Let's go, Esme.
should this
He
young
ran
man
to
be
the
sitting here?
bathroom.
Better suggest keep your mouth shut before I induce my own physical.
Vaughn.
punishment, I'm still at liberty to do so. Do not make that
At
mistake.
the
You okay?
headmaster's
You okay?
request.
I think so.
Request, not his command.
Yeah.
Connor? Wait, if you're back, where's Steel? Where is all this?
I
They
have
were
no
right out
idea where the
there.
other professors ran off to.
They're right there in that corner.
They're in the corner talking to one another, more than likely.
Yes.
God. I hate this. I always say this.
Chipz, you mind if I ask, human,
I have a
vampire, spirit, what are you?
Can I pee?
Yes, but yeah. Not here.
Wait, can I go? Okay.
Yes, just come back as soon as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people slipping out.
But I mean, you can look at me. I'm more or less human.
You have an allergy towards animals with fur?
No, I think it was just, you know, dogs are a little different than cats. I think that's all I was running into.
They're not dogs, they're lichens. Lichens are also strictly dogs, not canine. No.
I was trying to keep it simple. I know they're lichens, but you know, it's a different type of allergy. It's a different type of allergy.
Inappropriately dogs.
I know what you were getting at. So your allergy went away as soon as you stepped away from them. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Sounds fair to me. It's typically how
Your
humans
body's racist.
are. Their immune system attacks the area in which their body is afflicted, and it induces its own medicine.
Did Esme not return?
She was
She's at the restroom.
We can
I
continue
see.
without her, it's fine.
I call body allergies.
We
body
discussed
racist.
with each individual here, separately, what it is that happened, and stories did not quite match up. But unfortunately, we do not have enough evidence to punish. But may I remind you, entering places on this campus that you should not go could spell disaster. Something you do not understand. Do I speak clearly?
Yeah.
This is master.
And that goes for you too, little one.
Yeah.
And plus, even if they do, you can't.
I
really
believe we
kick
will
them
move
out or
on
anything.
with the rest of today once Esme returns.
Potentially.
Yep.
Sorry.
So we can go then.
Yes, return to the dorms, and I will be ringing the school bell. And once that happens, everyone should attend the main hall.
Stay out of trouble, please.
I always do. What?
Esme.
Sure.
You have another question for her, Connor?
I need to speak to her privately about a matter that I was brought up quick before you guys
All right,
run
we
back
will
to the
bring that
dorms.
The rest of you return to the dorms. That includes you.
You may return, little one.
Esme, follow me to my classroom.
Okay.
You're not in trouble. It's okay.
Okay.
Is it okay if I accompany you guys?
If you feel uncomfortable, I may go.
Yes.
I'm not sure if Professor.
He said I can go. Let's go, Esme.
Come.
Perfect.
Okay.
Come with.
That ends up being the case. She is all yours.
We'll meet up in a little bit, okay?
I want lots of snacks.
He forgot to grease this store as well. Now, it was brought to my attention by another student that you were made aware of a certain book that I may or may not possess that is in the library currently.
Me?
Yes, your name was named when I was questioning a student.
I don't have a book. I know that Victor and and Eldrin had a book, but I think it was a naughty one.
You left that detail out. Okay. I know where you were. I didn't say anything. You speak nothing of that book.
Okay.
Go, return to the dorms.
Okay.
A naughty book?
I don't know. They were in the room by themselves or together.
What? Okay, alright, you gotta be careful, okay? Let's go. Wait, did you look at the naughty book?
No, they wouldn't let me look. Not that I wanted to. I didn't want to.
Not that I didn't want. Okay, let's go. Which one is it? Do you remember? Is it yellow? No.
Or what?
Is it orange? Or yellow? Yellow? Yellow.
I think it's yellow.
After you. Boo. Where's Rook?
There's a possibility of it.
Mr. Steele's boss, right?
That's what I thought.
It is.
I didn't know if we had multiple or just one, or yeah.
Usually it's just one.
There's a lot to cover in each class, so
The
that's
bell,
why I split up
it
into
should.
one day for one
You should
class.
make haste to the main hall. We will be getting today shortly.
I'm assuming there's gonna be some sort of PE in every single one of them. That's at least how it was like I know.
I mean,
I just hope there's some sort of
I don't see
activity.
anyone else.
There's actually not so much
You're really tired,
mandatory
apparently.
exercise
I don't know
here.
why. I just feel like
Makes me a bit restless.
standing outside all the time and sitting down and.
Somewhat. Oh, hi.
Alright, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I explained to them that you were eating snacks, and they kept asking about the snacks, and I told them, well, I was more interested in where we were going.
Fair enough. You guys didn't say anything? We're okay?
No.
Okay, we need to be careful. They're watching us now. How do you think Melanie found out?
She must have came around the corner after my scan, and then it saw us as we walked in.
That doesn't make any sense. At all.
Oh.
We looked, the coast was clear.
I mean, when our backs were turned, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, but the timing.
Oh, class is starting.
I guess let's go.
I know Hoshi wasn't with us, but he knew that we were going.
Did they hear? Come on!
I don't see Hoshi.
Let's go.
It's okay.
He can't help it.
Too far away.
All right then.
And that was quite the quickest assembly we've had yet.
All right.
Sit in the front.
I would sit down though.
Well, we won't start until Madame Minerva.
I got you.
Let us know that everyone is here.
Another day, another sitting in the chairs.
This is the morning
Is it
lectures.
just me, or should like there be like chairs like slid that direction a little bit more?
Good morning, Hannah.
I mean, maybe.
We will be starting shortly. We are just waiting for the rest to.
I mean, it's pretty rough, but there's like so much space over there.
You know what? I think they might be trying to hold in the bathroom. I know. Oh, I was shown it on the first day. I'd never seen it before, but Esme did something called a potty dance that people will do when they need to use the bathroom.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Don't worry. I'll go around the table and
What the fuck is a potty dance?
Pottery?
I have no idea. It sounds like something you'd tell a kid. I'm the only kid here.
I see where this is going. Sounds good.
You tell them you may sit, you know?
Go for it.
I mean,
Sounds like a good idea.
well, you know, you could just be, well,
Please stand for the principal.
short.
Classmates.
Oh,
Please
shit.
stand for the principal. Please
True.
stand for the principal.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
I'm
me?
already standing.
Okay.
As you're aware, we have started today quite late. We did have to deal with some trouble that if you recall, just yesterday, there were some headaches and other issues on campus. We had a bit of a break-in. We're still looking for who did that. If you have any information, please approach teachers afterwards. We also punished a student for talking back to one of our teachers. And I request everyone here help in her punishment. If you hear Melanie speak a sentence without first mentioning that her favorite teacher is Vaughn, inform us afterwards. And then we will move on to possible physical punishment with Professor Steele.
Oh dear.
Another
Wait,
update to campus
physical?
is we have finished installing weaponry at the training range, and we'll have a seminar later today with Professor Steele. And if you are curious, Professor Steele is currently awaiting in the lecture hall for today's lesson. We will be heading there now, and he will go over his lesson plans for today. You are dismissed, and we will move to the lecture hall now.
I guess that's.
That one was shorter. Rose, that's so bad?
You know, remind me in the future, Little Onion Man.
We did not have to introduce students today, so it was much shorter than usual.
It's okay. I gotta get strong anyways.
Alright, let's go.
Next time they hold a lecture thing that's super long, I'm going to get.
Headmaster,
Yes.
what is the classroom that we're going to be going to today?
You will be following us. We will be leading you here now. We will be using the Arden Vale lecture hall at the end of the hall. We will head there now.
Which way?
Madame Minerva will bring the
Arden
stragglers.
Vale. Arden Vale.
To the
This
right,
way.
you can notice that each wing has a symbol above the hallway. That is how you
I
can
see.
indicate that. Please proceed down the hallway. Do not enter the classrooms. He is awaiting.
I'm excited.
Just out of curiosity.
Professor Steele is quite the hothead, so I recommend everyone
Over here.
behave.
Just out of curiosity, are we allowed to explore the classroom later on?
Please file in and fill in the best you can. Those that are too short to see over, you may stand on the sides or perhaps in front if you need. Fill in the best you can.
Okay.
If there's a lot of short people, I don't mind trading seats.
I think I'm fine right here.
It seems to be okay.
I will check in on who else we have here.
Hoshi! Hoshi!
Oh dear.
What's that?
Stay here.
Steele, I look forward to observing your lecture.
Is that all of them, Headmaster?
I do believe this is the last one that we are missing.
Very well.
You
Allow
may
me to begin. Thank you. There are many things that you must learn, you see, if you are to survive not only this academy, but also the rigors of warfare, and you shall be placed within the fiery threshold of my education. You shall be turned from lumpy, useless pieces of iron ore into fine weapons, trained, sharp, and filled to the brim with murder. But all great journeys must begin with a single step. And therefore we shall begin with something very basic. The 9 schools of magic. Now, I of course understand that not everyone here is capable of casting spells, summoning supernatural power, entrancing with the trance in order to attain juridic understanding of the very blessings of the zealotous gods above. But even if you are incapable of such things, it is best that you know what they are. So should you, in the course of your travels, and of course, in a skirmish or war, survive with knowledge, and not just knowledge, but knowledge that is applied in a tactical sense. The book learning is useless if it cannot be applied in the field. My teachings will be more practical. I will not fill your head with vivacious nonsense, but only that which will make you survive. Understand that I will not be kind. Understand that I will be thorough. Understand that I am not here to be your friend. I am here to turn you into weapons. Are there any questions so far?
No, sir.
Good.
No.
Then it seems that we are not at a misunderstanding of what my purpose is. Oh, pardon me. Is your hand up, small onion sprite?
Yeah. What is there are a couple words I didn't really understand, but could you summarize what that meant?
Listen and don't die.
Oh, okay.
Let us begin. First, what is magic? Magic is many things. Magic is a sort of a resource, an energy force that flows through all living things and even some undead things as well. It's comprised of the building blocks of mana and is achieved through various channeling methods. We will get to those in advanced courses, but for now, suffice to say, know that each of these forms of magic are clarified into the 9 disciplines. And these disciplines that we shall go over. Please keep in mind that in my classroom I do not abide mistakes, but I also allow teamwork. If I had to ask you a question, and you are unable to answer it, then you shall be placed within a crucible, in which, by the use of glorious pain, that weakness will leave your body. If someone is to help you answer, then you will be saved. Are there any questions to that? Good. Oh.
We seem to have a
yes.
question up front.
I see it.
Define crucible.
Very well. Crucible. An agonizing trial to separate the chaff from the wheat, the weak from the strong, the salvageable from the expendable. Do you require more clarification?
No, I do not, sir.
Very well. Then let us begin. First, the first school of magic that one must be prepared to learn of is a very intricate one. It has many different moving parts and pieces. You will find that it is oftentimes based within the course of language, and as such, we must go over it with a certain minute detail. We, of course, will start with abjuration. Now, abjuration is the study of symbols, of runes, of glyphs, and other such remedies. And they were oftentimes placed upon objects, but can be placed upon personages as well, and sometimes simply summoned within the ethereal place of the air as physical manifestations of magical law made manifest. Such things can be used to trigger certain effects, but mostly abjuration is used as a sort of protection magic, an armor against the spells cast by those who oppose you, as shields against the fire. But it has many other uses as well. They can be used to seal off portals for those that summon forth evil beings. And they can also be used to bind things to one another. Abjuration is the study of all these pieces, and there is a bit of overlap with the other schools, but we shall get to those in a moment. The next is conjuration. Now, if any of you would like to summon ethereal beings, demons, devils, angels, or the woodland creatures of the forest, or to transport yourself to somewhere else instantaneously, that is the power of conjuration. Conjuration in of itself means to conjure. It means to create from nothing. It is the essence of what many believe magic to be, the creation of something from nothing. But that is not quite true. For even in conjuration, all these things must come from somewhere, and make no mistake that they do. All magic, my students, has a price. The next school of magic is, well, perhaps the most confusing. The school of divination. Now, the school of divination has many pieces, many intricate, unknown mysteries. But essentially, divination is the ability of the sensory magics to look, to see, to hear, to feel, to touch, to taste, to speak. Each of these senses, where you might think have a single definition, have many, many definitions in divination. Even more so, one can see the past, the minds of others, and perhaps even the future. The next is one that some of you may be a bit frightened of. Or perhaps not, depending, I suppose. But it is enchantment. Now, I must be very clear with you. Enchantment is a powerful school of magic, and those of you that take it upon yourselves to learn it must be careful. For enchantment is the imposing of one's will onto another, to take one's sentient, free willpower of thought, wants, dreams, desires, and to be made a puppet, dancing upon strings. It is a terrible thing to take the free will of another, but in the rigorous battlefield, and the confusion of warfare, in the glorious battle bathing of conflict, anything can happen, and you must be ready.
Excuse
me. Next, one of our instructors may have introduced this to you already, but it is the school of evocation. The transference of the energies, most certainly of the elemental varieties, of the fire, of the earth, of the air, of the water, of the aether, of the earth, of the steel, all sorts of these different things, all the various elements, depending on which of the various matrices that you choose to use. It is often used in offensive magic, in the destruction of one's bodily personage or objects of your hatred. The next is illusion. The misperception of things that are not. It could be as simple as changing one's color of hair, to warping the perceptions of those around you to believe that you are in a fiery abyss, a terrible place where your mind is driven to madness. Or it could be a simple tuft of invisibility, unseen by others, that you might sneak and prowl and seek. Next is one that is oftentimes looked down with a terrible eye, with a damning look. But understand that life energy has many different sides. It is a coiling helix of balance, and necromancy is the study of this energy. The raising of the dead and the healing of the wounded, they all follow the same sides of this many-faceted coin. Now, the next one happens to be one of my specialties. Transmutation. For you see, transmutation is the study of changing one thing into another. Within my weapon, I have changed its various parts to that of others. To any here that can change their form from one to another, that is transmutation. And to study its secrets will reveal. Yes.
Would come into a conversation. Would elemental transmutation be a thing as well?
Transmutation is simply the. Oh, please continue, Professor.
For example, elemental transmutation by self, turning myself into a water element for various things.
That is the sub-school of polymorph, and yes, that is transmutation. To any that can change their form, that is what school of magic that this is focused upon. It is a powerful tool if used properly. But I must warn you, to those that think it to be such freedom to switch your bodies and minds into that of something else, many a wayward mage has gone mad. But to change yourself into something else is a jarring and oftentimes elucidate process. You may find yourself confused and lost within the mind of your new form. Yes.
For me, I like to enchant weapons with different kinds of magic. What would you call that?
Well, that depends exactly what you put into it, but mostly transmutation. Now, the final school is for all those magics that do not fall softly, perfectly into the other schools. It is oftentimes called raw magic. It is called force. But suffice to say that you may call it the universal school. These are the small things that make a very big difference. Like the ability to read magic, the ability to sense its presence. All of these things can be within this oftentimes overlooked school. Very good. I do hope you were paying attention. You.
Yes, sir.
Name 3 schools.
Transmutation, evocation, and enchantment.
You. What is?
Yes.
Name 3 schools that she did not name.
Necromancy, abjuration, conjuration.
Interesting. Well, if I wish to summon one of my dear camaraderie professors into my chambers, what school might I use, redhead?
Enchantment?
Would anyone like to help him? Yes.
Conjuration.
Did you see what happened, Red?
Yes, sir.
You were just saved from the crucible by these two lovely students. Yes.
I have a question. You mentioned the very beginning about seals and runes.
Abjuration, yes.
And if one was looking to look into more of that, where would you suggest I would start?
Well, Ethereal's study of runology is one such a tome I might suggest. But perhaps the studies of banishment could also suffice to you, as the studies of banishment is a specific sub-school to that particular school of magic, having to deal with the expulsion of otherworldly beings, and you'll find quite a bit on the required, shall we say, matrices of these particular seals. And I suppose that if one were truly trying to master the craft, I would suggest Ignat's scrollwork and calligraphy. One must have a steady hand to form a steel.
I have another question to follow that up.
Yes?
Is there a limit? Or, I guess the reason why you would be sealing something is in a different category, but why and how big of a thing can you seal?
Well, that's that is quite the question. That is dependent upon the mana of the inscriber. That is dependent upon the materials used, some of which have different ratios of mana retainage. There is also, of course, the practical ability of what it is that you are trying to seal. Because some things are so powerful, they will require grand seals made by master wizards, and multiples of them. Why, the Black Gate of Gatel has 7 such seals before it was broken by the hero Zen. But that is a story for another time. Yes.
With the runes and everything, could avatars also be under that category, like being used as almost a catalyst to hold for something else?
You're referring to being a conduit?
Yeah.
Yes?
I'm pretty sure.
That is an entirely different matter. That is, that could be conjuration, or perhaps necromancy, depending on what it exactly is that you are being the conduit for. More research would be required before that question can be properly answered. Okay. I shall take one more. Yes.
What would you categorize golems as? Like, would they be conjuration, transmutation?
That depends on the type of golem. A flesh golem. A flesh golem is a necromantic creation, but most golems are transmutation. Very good. Very well. This class has been surprisingly competent. And as such, you will all find a hard candy hidden beneath your desks.
Oh.
What do you say?
Thank you, sir. Professor Steele.
Thank you, sir.
Professor.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You earned it. All right, y'all fuck off now.
You
Yes, sir.
can have mine too.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yes.
You can have mine.
What?
You can have mine too.
Hi.
Oh yes, that's
While everyone enjoys
Maybe
their
someone
candy,
else.
I think someone snuck
Give
out.
it to them.
Did
Here,
someone
I'm
leave?
Uh,
Can you
Cat-
go fetch them?
No, I stepped.
No, they did
I
not.
saw purple
Oh, that
hair.
was.
I'm sorry. I saw purple
Yeah.
hair. Just go that way. You're done.
Anything else? You don't understand something? Go back to the dictionary and find a word for it.
I am transmutation.
That should help you, but I don't think the library is really usable yet.
of transmutation and
What spelled are you?
Abjuration, conjuration,
Everyone, can I
evocation.
have your attention for a moment? We will dismiss you for now while we gather everyone, but we will be ringing the bell, and then we will be meeting in the main hall. Unless everyone is now good to go.
Oh, yeah, I believe they came back from the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Then while you continue to enjoy your hard candy that you were so graciously rewarded, I will please explain our team building exercise for today. So, we will be splitting everyone into squads of 4. And we will be having a scavenger hunt. And at the end of the scavenger hunt, once every squad has completed theirs, there will be a truth or a lie at the end. And all squads together will decide which is the lie amongst them, using the knowledge you have gained so far while attending this school. Madame Minerva, would you like to help me divvy up the squads?
Could I just speak to you for a brief moment on the side there?
Sure. In fact, Willow, could you perhaps start considering who we can move into squads?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I could actually... I mean, we could just go in groups of...
We can have modified groups.
Melanie,
Night.
Victor, Barthol,
Go stand
you 3 over there.
down here in the center.
All right.
Next to those 2. Yeah, there you go.
And then we'll have Ryder, Arbor, and I can't see who's in the back. Could you raise your hand and say your name?
It's Eldrin.
Oh, it's Eldrin. Okay. You 3, come over on this side.
So over here should work.
Bean Sprout, Ginger Snap, Specs, and Beaker over here.
Then we will have...
Are you Bean Sprout or am I Bean Sprout?
You're Bean Sprout.
Oh, I'm Bean Sprout? Okay.
You're Garlic Spirit.
And then, let's see, we will have the Lycan brother and sister. Let's see. We'll put you
Perhaps
over
fill in
here.
the squad over here.
Yes, we have 2 squads of 3.
We'll take you over here.
I believe everyone else.
You over there. Pigwig, not the brother and sister. You know what, come over here. Come over here. It's okay, Pigwig.
Okay.
You guys can sit. You come over here, and then you join them.
The squad over there is only at 3. You probably should go over here.
Yep.
Hello.
So we have
quick.
5,
Go to
5,
Over there?
4.
Go to
We're gonna count the cat as 1, 4. So we'll have Augustus join these over here, and then we'll have you join them.
Okay.
That'll do.
What's the number joining?
And
You
then
can
we
join
will
the
divvy
two
out
over
the
here to
colors
make
for each
5.
squad.
That's still just her and her brother.
Let me see.
They understand
There's a squad
There is
right
no,
there.
there's no squad. There's no squad of 2. They're just often their own brother sister thing. Eeny meeny. Let us go with red, right here. We will go with you being purple. We will go with you.
This group over here will be
blue.
purple for those not paying attention.
Purple.
Okay.
You blue. Right over here.
And the remaining will be
Mhm.
green. Willow, this will be your squad since they are green, representative of Ardenvale.
That matches the symbols on their chest.
I have a
You still need to
question.
speak with me, by the way. Yes, what is your question?
You split us off into groups and you say we're doing a scavenger hunt, but I don't understand why we have a color.
Because at the end,
This is my squad as well.
at the end, every squad will be rewarded a truth or a lie based on that squad color. Once everyone has succeeded, we will group up and share that truth or lie with each other and discuss which is the truth or lie. Did that make sense?
No, I don't understand what the color's for, I guess.
Well, at the very end, you will be turning in your questions, and there will be a gem. You place your hand upon it, and it will reveal the truth or lie.
So the gem is colored then?
Yes. Each one represents a different squad in this school.
Maneuver.
Okay.
Yes.
Where's Eggplant?
Cool, red.
Vaughn, could you please attend to this group over here? I believe this is blue.
Eggplant?
We're ready to go.
Oh, damn it, Willow!
Augusta?
Augusta?
Maybe.
Yeah! Augusta!
Welcome.
Did she need to go?
Because, to be honest with you, I've only got 2 of them. And then...
They're all a
this
group.
Is your group.
This is the whole group.
They keep separating themselves. Yes, this is your group of 5.
5 of you. Okay, I got confused. Right.
Yes, they're
They're
being
one.
shy.
One is on their way back. They had to run to the bathroom.
We'll send them later. Because we'll send each of you in waves, so we have time for everyone to gather.
Vivina is here. So when Vivina comes back, she'll be with you guys.
How you doing, buddy?
And when...
Oh, he's doing his own
Yes.
thing.
All right, I think we've formed our groups, and I will now explain the next part of the process.
So 4 girls and 1 boy.
You're gonna go far.
Yes.
I feel intimidated.
So to continue the scavenger hunt, we will release each squad one at a time out of the front gates, as so you do not see the possible solutions to the riddles that you will be provided. So we will be staggering your release from this room. If you are ready to go, I shall give you the first riddle, and we will release Blue Squad first, which is led by Vaughn. Yes,
I do
Madame
have,
Minerva?
my question. Should we sound the bell to let them know when it's been roughly 10 minutes so that way they know a time frame? Or would you prefer just let them...
We will be waiting. Well, actually, it looks like we do not have anyone that can wait. But we will all end up meeting at the final solution. If 15 minutes pass and not every squad is finished, we will ring the bell to meet. But I believe every squad should be able to answer because we have this. That's what the squad leaders are for. If our students are having issues, they will answer questions.
Okay.
All right. I will begin by giving the first riddle, and I will repeat it when I release you one at a time. Vaughn, can you please go first? The riddle is this. Adorned with runes, it nourishes the land. Find the note and take it in hand. You now may proceed to the entrance of the school and begin your scavenger hunt.
Come. I know what to do with you.
Once approximately 2 minutes have passed, I will release another squad. Are there any more questions while we wait?
I have a question.
I will have the time.
Yes?
What prevents other squads being sneaky and following the other squads to the answers?
You will only be able to see the riddles if you yourself find it and touch it. So make sure everyone in your squad reads the riddle, or you will not be able to read the next riddle. So you will not be able to see a breadcrumb trail, as it would.
Do you think they were listening?
We're here.
I doubt it, to be fair. But, Madame Minerva, I'll have you
Don't make
lead
me
this
raise
squad.
my voice. There we go.
Madame Minerva, I'll have you lead this squad here, and I will deal with red as the last one.
Yes.
Because we had several teachers turn in for the rest of today.
Yes. Though we might want to allow a couple of more minutes in between the time of releasing the students.
I believe we're approaching releasing another squad momentarily.
Do you think 2 minutes is enough time for them to find the first clue to not be followed by the one
Well,
that leads
who
the?
says that they are going in the right direction? If they are followed, they might be going to the wrong direction.
Right.
So you have to consider that.
Okay.
But I will now release Willow's squad. Alright, I will now repeat the riddle, and you guys will begin. Are you ready, Willow?
What?
You guys listening?
Adorned with runes, it nourishes the land.
Hey, land.
Find a note and take it in hand. You may proceed to the entrance of the school and begin your scout.
Closer. Jay.
Good luck.
Jay.
Alright, come on. The sappy's gonna get in here.
Take it in hand. All right. And it's your big head.
Is she not
The
talking
answer is
because she
tree.
doesn't want to say that she likes Vaughn?
Tree.
We've already
Oh,
discussed that
there's
as
so
a
many trees on
possibility and
campus. Which
decided
one do we
what
go
would
to?
happen if that ends up being the case.
Well, if she hasn't said anything. She's very clever.
We will wait for
She's
about
supposed
another
to-
minute, and you will be leading this squad.
She did speak to me earlier.
What do you mean by that?
When we were in the class together.
Oh, she did?
Yes, and who was her favorite teacher?
I
She didn't
believe
say
that
so.
was before we actually gave her the punishment.
We
We
invited
were all in
them
there speaking.
after the punishment was given out, if you recall.
Okay.
Vaughn is my favorite teacher. You said I could do it when I left the room. I did not leave the room.
Very well. Everyone makes mistakes. I believe enough time has passed. Are you guys ready to depart?
Ready?
I will repeat
Yes,
this,
Professor.
despite I think you've already heard it. Adorned with runes, it nourishes the land. Find the note and take it in hand. You now may proceed on your scavenger hunt. I wish you great luck.
Thank you, Headmaster.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You're doing a good job, Headmaster.
I'm doing the best I can with what I have. We had a lot of teachers need to be, Alakai needed to head off and assist Connor and his brother Alex.
I haven't
And
seen
Professor
Connor
Steele has
since
turned in for today.
earlier. Is he okay?
I'm not exactly sure what happened, but Alakai approached me, which is why I had to leave during this speech. And he required assistance, and Alex was with them as well. If he is needed again, though, I can reach out to him. But I believe it should be fine from here on out. Now, I know you guys have already heard the riddle, but in case you have not. Adorned with runes, it nourishes the land. Take the note in your hand. You now may proceed to the entrance, along with me, if you have any questions while we're there. If you have any issues finding a clue, you can ask me for hints.
So what do you guys think?
Because the point of this is team building, after all.
Come on, guys.
I believe it would be possibly the
Tree.
Tree? That's what I was thinking.
Which tree?
The big one.
Big tree.
Covered in ruins.
You mean my tree?
That's your tree?
My tree.
What makes it your tree?
It's my
tree?
yeah, it's my tree. It's my favorite tree.
My tree.
Do you go hang out? I got a special spot there. I could take you there sometime if you like.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, sorry, excuse us. It looks like we're behind.
Alright, I guess they're doing stuff. Huh? Oh, you guys are running. So we're running. Let's go.
I'm swimming.
You seem quite confident.
You swimming?
No, there's not. Well, like I said, if somehow 20 minutes passes without everyone finding the solution, we will have to call upon everyone. But I believe that because of the teacher's assistance, we should be fine.
Tree.
See anything? Oh, hey!
Right,
we
where
totally
were
beat you
at
guys.
the beginning.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
Should probably move.
Hey.
Yeah, we should probably.
Just Peachy.
Sleepy. She's sleepy.
We'll stay here as long as we need.
Well, can you at least move?
Did
That'd
you,
be great.
So we can get this hit.
I
All
see
right.
they found it. Make sure that you all place your hand upon it, or you will not be able to see the next hint.
I gotta place it. Oh, okay.
Place to sit is all you need. Something hidden underneath me.
Bench?
But what bench?
Maybe the stands in the arena area? I don't know. Might be able to go
About the
underneath
lecture
it.
hall that we were, there was a candy.
Can you go underneath that lecture hall? Not the lecture hall.
Keep in
the,
mind, despite being everywhere today, you were not able to see other hints until you've located this one, as this is the first.
Correct.
So you cannot see them out of order. So it is possible you sat in that location already.
Exactly, like the lecture hall. Like Professor Steele had the candy underneath our desk.
So you think it's
Ooh.
a bench, and you think it's the lecture hall.
Yummy candy.
Well, let's check them on the way.
You don't.
Let's go.
Okay.
I can check the what was it? Great
Where
Hall,
where
perhaps,
where
or-
are all the benches?
The Great Hall had
We
one.
have benches quite scattered throughout the school.
I know there's some in the back somewhere,
Everywhere.
but there's none up front.
Actually, there is benches in front, right over there.
Oh, I guess you're right. I never even paid attention.
Okay, we should go up back to the main hall.
I'm gonna check up
here.
Yeah, the guy said to wait in the Great Hall when you're done.
It's not a matter.
Please move on to the Great Hall if you can.
Anything?
Wait.
I don't.
This is the Great Hall, right? Yeah.
What about the lecture room? We can try that.
What do you think, Esme?
Maybe the statue?
You need to go to the roof.
The statue? What statue?
The one in the front. Inside the school.
That doesn't match the riddle, though, does it? Okay, no
I don't
worries.
know how to
No
spell
worries,
it.
no worries. We'll figure it out. Let's go.
What did everybody else go up to?
I don't know. We lost our group.
But I clicked all of them and they all showed up and I can't see it either.
Yeah.
Did they go to the lecture hall?
You can't see it either. Everyone else.
Let us go. Where did?
Where'd the group go?
I don't know.
Think they went to the
Okay.
lecture hall?
Alright. Lesson learned. Our group doesn't stay together well, but that's partially Hoshi's fault because he just runs around amok. Well, let's keep checking. What was the clue again? A place to sit?
A place to sit.
Something
What was the
underneath.
was?
And
Something underneath.
Yeah, so it's underneath it. Alright, well, let's keep checking
There's
for...
several-
While we're out here... Hey, there you guys are!
There's nothing in the lecture hall.
Nothing
Well,
in the lecture hall?
let's start checking the benches then. Let's go over here. Have you guys not been to this place yet?
Wait a minute, I haven't.
Yeah. I sit here all the time.
No, I haven't. Wait a minute,
Yeah.
I found it.
Oh, that's where the golems are.
Magic release into your foes.
Magic
Target on
release
my
your
back will reveal the notes. So the golems? Let's go.
The golems.
Oh, here. Let's use the teleporter.
Just go to blue.
I found you.
We found the next.
I was
that
discussing
one.
with them what to do.
So now we're going through here.
Got you. So which one?
So we found
you
the
just
one
find?
by the bench. Now we are going to the golems.
Okay. Please keep in mind, once you find the gems at the end, only read yours.
Mhm.
Only read
We seem
ours.
to have
okay.
people getting willy-nilly and reading everything they can.
Mm-hmm.
We're red.
In fact, while you continue, I'm going to
You see any?
move on and try to locate the squad that moved ahead of you.
There we go.
Fire within fire, you will find the answers you seek within your mind.
Library? No, library's not open yet.
The fire within
Phoenix?
fire. What's fire with? So Phoenix is fire, but what's inside a Phoenix? Fire within fire. You will find the answers you seek. In your mind.
Well, watching all the students congregate by the Phoenix, it has to be there.
Well, we can go there, yeah.
Inside the school.
The Phoenix?
But that's not inside fire.
But there's a Phoenix outside, but there's a Phoenix inside. Maybe that's what they mean inside.
So fire, if we're calling it Phoenix, so inside the Phoenix, you will find. How can we be inside the Phoenix? And how would there be a fire in the Phoenix? Alright, so if Phoenix is Ignis, we could say Ignis, inside Ignis, there is a fire, and that's where we'll find it. How can we be? What's Ignis?
All the Phoenix represents Ignis.
The dorms? So inside the dorms, but where's the fire?
You talk about the Phoenix dorms? Oh, the fire pit. They have a fire pit in the dorms.
Yeah.
There's a fire pit in the dorms.
Let's go to the fireplace. Yep, let's go.
And what led you to assume that is the correct course of action, if I may ask?
Does anybody else want to answer besides me? You guys have been letting me do all the talking.
They believe that is the Ignis fireplace.
Might work.
It seems all the other squads have arrived at the main hall, so...
Okay.
What were the last ones?
Well, we did stagnate everyone, so do not feel like you lost. It is a team-building exercise that requires everyone to finish.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good guess.
Barnes of His Rise. But I
What would flame rise?
Phoenix.
Okay, that is definitely a Phoenix.
Then where do we find the Phoenix?
I have tears, but I do not cry. It's definitely a Phoenix.
Okay. And where are the Phoenixes?
Front and the beginning of the school.
Inside the... Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Only two that I know of. Woohoo!
Let's see if he's here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we only can touch the red one, guys.
Yeah, we can only touch red.
Please memorize yours and move to the main hall.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Don't worry, they'll come back.
Yeah.
This is a truth or a lie?
What is it you see?
It says, yeah, the knight will be given legs and walk again. His fallen will be gathered and serve. The world will tremble and the righteous will flee. Alone a man will stand, sacrificing everything he has. All roads lead to death, for not even he can stop what is to come.
No.
That does not sound right. I believe we've been tampered with. This should have been about Professor Steele. Please go to the main hall at once. I need to discuss something with the other teachers.
Huh?
Okay.
You did well, however, to find the answers.
That's scary.
That didn't look good.
Seated.
I get the same thing
I
from
need
you
to speak
then.
with you, Madame Minerva, as well as the other teachers momentarily. Please sit down if you can.
Yeah, who cares?
Would you like me to get him on?
Does not seem good.
I will get him myself. We will gather and
That was weird. Yeah.
Are you sure, Viv?
Teachers seem worried about it.
Anything that makes you think it might be wrong?
Yeah, they did.
Professor Vaughn, can I... Everyone stay seated. I need to discuss something with the teachers.
Hey, Esme. Brooke.
Where is Professor Willow?
I thought he was with them.
You don't
We'll be right back.
think it has anything to do with that thing, right?
Oh.
I think.
Might.
How long is the sentence? It's obnoxious.
Definitely a lie. However, the second part
What's the matter?
must be true.
We'll always find.
Then why did it say one's man?
Wait, so are we all telling the truth?
Do we talk to everybody else?
I don't think I mentioned that.
I think
No, what
we
do you
gotta
guys
keep
think?
it to ourselves.
I'm not gonna make you say anything. Yeah. But wanna talk later? I agree.
There's no telling.
She will do good.
I hope it doesn't make us fail.
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna fail.
Wait, so who's telling?
I just want to know what's going on.
Have any ideas why
the
it could
truth
be
and
a
the
lie?
lie?
Mostly semantics.
I can no one wants
But doesn't it look suspicious that we're not talking to anybody? Shouldn't we talk to him?
Volunteers?
No, oh, they're all talking in their own squads.
Well, it's supposed to team build, and we're supposed to figure out which one's the truth and the lie.
What we're gonna say, just to be
But
sure that
it's not the right thing that they said they put in.
I'll go to the front and I'll be like, hey, the lie is follow the dress code. And then the truth is he likes
If any of that's true, we're in trouble. That sounds scary.
Where are you going?
Whatever needs to happen will happen.
that sound about right?
Maybe it was a prank.
Maybe we can ask them what their question was.
Why are they leaving the room again?
I'll read the question.
What's happened? We can't go back out there. We're supposed to stay here. They said that we can't leave.
I understand that, but there's something going on with my head.
Ryder, what was your question? Or questions?
Basically, what did you get? A truth or a lie? You touched the crystal with your color, right? What color were you?
Yes. We were the green one.
What did it say?
Something about Professor Willow.
Oh. Speaking
I see
of,
the students are discussing their truths or lies.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
I need to speak with you outside, please.
Once you are done, please
Yes.
go to
I'll
the
be
front
back in
of the
just a
hall.
moment.
We need to discuss something with everyone.
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
let's get back.
As you heard, something was tampered with, and we cannot continue the exercise properly.
Does everybody else know this?
Not yet.
Okay.
Give me the nullification,
But we cannot
conjuration,
continue.
abjuration. Alright. I trust in your judgment then.
Connor found it,
True lie?
I think it's
Oh, no. Okay. Truth, lie.
We have.
Understood.
Madame Minerva is returning with another student, but everyone please gather front forward.
Did he do anything to you?
You remember your answer?
Yeah.
Just want to be sure.
All right.
They almost put me on fire once.
Everyone, I'm going to
On
continue
Doom.
without the presence of Madame Minerva and Ryder. We'll have to catch them up to speed. I apologize for this, but it does seem that one of the gems was tampered with, so we cannot properly finalize today's team building exercise. Well, our teachers are going to have to investigate who tampered with the gem. I know you are quite disappointed in this result, but I am quite proud of everyone for solving in such a timely manner. Yes, Chipz.
The one that we pressed, is it a truth or a lie?
I do not know how to answer that, because that would be the one that was tampered with. It has nothing to do with Professor Steele as it was supposed to. Each gem was supposed to represent a truth about a squad teacher. Or me. But unfortunately, we cannot continue as the red gem was tampered with. Unless you believe we should move on without that.
Well, I'm just curious. Do you know what it means by the
It
night
sounded
will
like
walk?
it could mean anything. But I don't believe it's important. It could just be scribbles of a prankster. Yes, Ryder.
Yes.
I remember when we were in class earlier. You said something about someone tampering with another thing. Could it have been that person?
That is quite possible.
No, I don't believe so.
And what makes you so sure, Vaughn? We aren't quite sure who keeps going where they're not supposed to.
Because it is something not for them to hear.
I see, so we should discuss it at a later moment and not worry the students. For the rest of today, it is free time. You are now dismissed. Keep in mind that the training arena in the back does now have wooden weaponry if you wish to train or practice sword fighting. And if you get tired, you can return to the dorms at any moment. And again, I do apologize for our failure to cure the test and finish it in a proper manner.
Work as a team. So I wouldn't call that.
And if it means anything, Connor was the one that was the lie. As he cannot dress properly at all.
So, then ours was truth.
Well, I'm gonna be walking around.
Now I'm really confused.
Wait. Are you guys okay?
Yes?
I believe the students misunderstood the initial two. You said it was two truths. How many? Three truths and a lie?
It doesn't matter.
Is
There was
everything
just
okay?
tampering with one of the gems, so it doesn't.
My team was given the wrong instructions and we looked at all the crystals. And I found out that yours was.
Messing with, altering.
Yeah, we don't know what those are about.
It was. When I read it, I think it represented the day-night cycle.
Yes, where would you like to go?
The night will
I don't
walk,
think
but
so.
in the end, the day will come. I don't know.
That might be in the
There are some
beginning,
parts that make
but,
sense.
but then it
That's
refers
very
to a
good.
specific man. And I don't like it.
I don't know.
Well, whatever the case
In
is,
your
whoever's
case, I don't-
pranking us, I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna go head towards
Or do you have some prior
If it isn't a prank,
training
then
area.
I recommend you guys be careful at night. Don't go out.
That's
Just
a
in
weird
case.
thing to say.
I mean, it sounds like stuff happens at night by what that put.
partner.
And if
I've
there's a
been
person
saying-
running around tampering stuff, who's to say they won't come after us?
If they tamper with stuff, it's probably at nighttime.
I think
Maybe have
everyone's
multiple people
speculating
sleep
to
in the
a
same
more
room.
dire situation.
I stay in the sickness. So, keep an eye on me if you want.
I'm gonna go to the training area. I wanna look at the tools and equipment there.
We'll join you in just a
I
moment.
don't think the person who did it would be in the same squad. I think that would be a little. Huh?
Squad? We're not in squads. It's just a.
I'm talking about
chain-building
the.
exercise.
I'm talking about the red. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think it would be them that put it.
It's not where people sleep. It was just random people selected, I believe.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter which
minute.
building.
Man,
I don't think the person who did it was in the red.
I'm headed to the training arena.
Don't kill anybody.
Oh, don't worry about me.
What?
Do you want to check out?
Keep talking about the glorious battlefield. I was just saying, go easy on people.
I'm gonna catch you guys later.
What's the point of going easy?
Fix some stuff or
Well,
fix some stuff.
we wouldn't want to be eating onion soup tonight.
I don't know. I feel like you're not being helpful. I mean, what if something really serious happens one day? Death is inevitable at the end.
I know what you're saying, Chipz.
Thank you.
Thanks for your concern, by the way. I mean,
You're not a bad
not
guy.
really thank you for them.
Have fun. I'll join later.
All right then.
Echoes of
When you arrive,
so I
we should spar.
the wrong way.
I noticed you were a little off. I wanted to make sure you were
Maybe.
alright.
We'll see.
I will be fine. I'm just.
I heard you mentioning Willow's age.
I think this will be fun. I never held a sword before.
You okay?
Think I could just linger around you for a little while?
As I'm still in my
I'm
rightful
worried.
age of.
Why are you worried?
I think he seems affected.
Affected? By what?
Crystal.
I'm fine. I'm just I get I'm just a normal person, so I get
I'm glad that you're okay, but I'm not.
Why?
It's messages like that remind me of wars from my past, and I don't want to see the horrors from then target you or anyone else that was a part of that. So I'm just going to linger around for a while, if that's okay.
You can. I wasn't planning on really doing anything, but
That's fine.
I mean, you can kind of join me with my daily routine because I'm boring. I'm just gonna let you know. I don't plan on doing anything. It's just
I
gonna go.
see. All you have to do is just figure out how to be not boring while doing the boring stuff. Like running.
Sometimes I like to sit and contemplate, and sometimes that's just what I do.
Wow. Well, the small kind.
It's a good view. I still wonder what they're gonna put there. That can't just be for a portal. It's a silly spot for one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is in the center of everything, so it's convenient travel-wise, but it is a little bit shriny.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
The portal. There should be more on that platform.
Well, they always said that this place is in a constant state of flux, so I never know what we're gonna get on a given day. I can't wait for the library, though. I have books I need to read.
Same. Sounded like you did.
Just
I might
curious
look
about.
up to see if the red thing was a poem or something.
Could be. Definitely could be.
Maybe something someone said a long time ago.
Maybe.
Something important,
How was Karita doing yours? leading your group?
Yes, it was.
How did he react when he saw it?
A little unnerved. And he called it off immediately.
Judging by how I saw him, he seemed like if he saw something like that, he'd be quiet about it.
Maybe. He didn't even flinch. That's probably what's bothering me. Either
Yeah,
he's a really good
nice.
actor to make us not freak out, but I don't know.
Our professor was even taken off a bit by it, and then same thing like you, he kind of just put it off and kept saying not to focus on it anymore.
Well, that was only after we were told that we weren't supposed to look at it.
He
Did
still
he
seemed a
want
little
us
off.
to?
I don't know.
Who was your squad leader?
Didn't
Or
what?
team lead?
Professor Vaughn?
And he had you check on all of them.
It was on accident.
I think he misunderstood, but, he didn't seem bothered by the red one at all.
Who was the first group to go?
Us.
Oh.
We were the one who solved it first. Well, not solved it, we didn't. We were the one who got to the Great Hall first.
I see. Actually, that helps me out a lot. Actually, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It stuck in our heads for a bit while we were waiting for everybody else.
Is that why you guys didn't
Professor
leave?
just told us to... Yeah. Professor just kept pushing us, telling us to focus on ours and to forget about that one. It was weird.
He sounded pretty aggressive about it, too. Yeah. Granted, before we even knew that we weren't supposed to look at all of them, he seemed to be pretty insistent that only one was a lie. And we were looking at all the crystals, trying to figure out which one. I don't know.
Also, when we were reading the red one, he said something that caught my eye. He said that there could be truth inside of it, but part inside could be a lie. Maybe something in there was a lie, but everything else was truthful. He said that when we were reading the red one. He just seemed very vague when we talked about the red one, and then he just pushed us aside after we went in the Great Hall and said to not focus on it anymore.
Yeah, the tendency of
Well,
doing
I
that.
think that
guess.
was when...
Yeah.
Chipz?
Yes.
What exactly... You said that we helped you with something? What are we helping you with?
I was just saying that helps. Just for my own mind.
Okay.
Did you feel
I
something
guess I
like
might
that?
just be focusing a little bit too much on people right now.
Yeah, I think you're trying to make dots and connect dots where maybe you shouldn't be. You'll come to find out that I'm not this. I'm not. What's
That was
the
a
word?
weird thing to say.
Yeah, I got that feeling too.
Okay, so I'm not.
You're not crazy. It's okay.
I think you guys are on edge, to be perfectly.
Oh yeah, definitely. I am. I don't know about you, but I definitely am.
I definitely am.
I'm always on edge.
I mean, we're supposed to
cautious.
believe in the teachers, right? We're supposed to. We have to believe that they're going to take care of it, right? Whatever it is, they'll find whoever it was, and. But I'm always
I
of
hope
the
so.
mind that you should always keep a watchful eye, anyways. So. Just keep a good lookout.
I agree.
There's too many mysteries and strange things happening to not be cautious and kind of fearful. People are passing out all the time, getting headaches. Someone has a rune that they didn't have before they came here, and it gives them pain There's a lot of things that are wrong.
Maybe some are wrong, some are right, some have to do with supernatural stuff, some don't. I mean, nobody
Some
here is
things
really
might be-
normal. I think I'm probably the closest out of everybody.
Perhaps.
I mean, I sat in the house all day and made little toys. I mean, I don't know.
Wow,
Everybody in their own eyes are normal.
it's true.
Hmm.
Well,
Normal.
I think I'm gonna go check up on, make sure, what's his name, Ryder doesn't kill people with those wooden swords. I'm actually kind of scared.
Go 10.
Yeah.
I don't think he will.
He gets really excited.
Get excited.
He lost himself and was laughing when we went to the arena the first time. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Oh, good.
I have a question.
Yeah,
You read what was on that gem?
I did.
What do they mean by it was tampered with? I'm curious.
Everybody seems to be curious at this school.
You know anything about it?
Do I know what it is? No. But I don't mind reading it to you. I don't need to touch it. I'll just read it to you. Don't touch anything. They'll probably find out. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
And if a teacher comes, I'm not doing this. The knight will be given legs and walk again. His fallen will be gathered and serve. The world will tremble and the righteous will flee. Alone a man will stand, sacrificing everything he has. All roads lead to death, for not even he can stop what is to come. Sounds like a rambling of a madman.
One of the teachers, maybe?
Maybe. But why?
Ramblings of a madman. We might have a teacher going insane.
Well, let's go check some things out.
I'll try asking.
Who are you gonna ask? And what?
Oh! This way.
Boo. Boo. What about the cat? What?
I forgot his name, but Melanie's brother was. He said he was on to you.
He was on to...
That's what he said. Like that. Yeah. He said it like that.
Maybe he didn't like that I was teasing his sister a little bit.
Maybe.
Where is that man?
I don't know.
You guys getting along okay?
Yeah, just fine.
Yeah.
I think they're over there, actually.
Oh, I'll go take a look. Make sure they aren't beating each other with the sticks too hard. Boys, right? they got?
If you want.
Why doesn't he run over?
Your call, not mine.
What?
Hey there. I just want to know
Hey.
that note. What do you think it could mean?
The note?
Yeah, from the gemstone. It just seemed kind of odd.
What?
All right, I see what you're doing there. Listen, I just want to know.
You want to know? I don't know.
Why do you think?
Possibly sever a tendon.
Okay. Well, I just want to let you know. I got my eye on you, alright?
Why?
Because it just seems fishy that your gemstone had a peculiar little note. And, I don't know.
I didn't pick red
seemed
team.
odd that you're...
I'd advise against it, Knight, but it's your call.
Barthol, did you put that there?
Me? No. I was just playing the game like
Melanie?
everyone else. Melanie's in enough hot water right now. Why do you think she would do another idiotic thing?
Don't give him more crap, okay?
Careful.
Mr. Chipz.
Excuse me.
Mind if I have a word?
Sure, Willow.
In private?
Of course. Lead the way.
Not really.
You wanted to ask me a question yesterday. And then Vaughn showed up.
Yeah?
What was your question?
Oh, I was looking into, see my... How do I put this? Because of my past, I was looking into sealing magic. So I was gonna ask, but I've been actually given a very good start with some books to read from Professor Steele, so I was gonna try that. But I was asking all the teachers, and because you each have your own cats, you each have your own strengths and weaknesses, so I thought I would ask around and figure out, get some good guidance. That's all.
Alright.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Next time you get a rash, don't go to an alchemist.
Why is that?
Just get ointment.
Fair enough.
And, you're a good kid.
Thanks, Will. Professor.
Have fun playing with the swords.
Alright, let's watch some people get beat up. That's what I need right now.
Great defense with a weapon such as a spear and a short spear. A shield and a short spear. Where would he be weak in his weapon's defense? If he wears no armor, he's great with movement, very versatile with his defense. What sword or shield?
So that you don't get caught up.
That's the word. If we see a flame
I'm
of
pretty
fire,
tiny, so I hope
we will
something
not
to happen.
assault it.
Get it, Specca!
Respectful to any possible abilities you may have. Even if it's as simple as
Yeah.
Then
You guys got this. Why are you up here alone?
Oh, I'm watching.
And?
And learning.
Learning what exactly?
How to use a stabby stabby sword from a distance.
You don't know how to use a stabby stabby sword?
No.
Careful.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. You're fine.
Oh, they'll teach us.
You feel comfortable using
So you're just kind of scouting it out?
Hmm?
You okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Just making sure. Things have been kind of interesting today.
Yeah, and that message made me a little worried, so
Don't
I've
let it
been thinking about it.
bug you too much.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. But if you ask me, I found out something interesting.
Did?
Hmm?
You did?
Yeah. Do you know who the first group that went through and completed everything was?
Yeah.
It was Professor Vaughn's group.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. That is kind of interesting.
A little coincidental, if you ask me.
it's weird, but and then
Yeah.
he kind of
Hmm.
want to keep it right here. He told me, ooh, my cousin Cheese. He told me to take
My money's on him.
and keep it inside.
He did it.
And then try to always go back here. And then and then he also told me when you're moving
I guess I'm not really sure who. But I guess that would make sense, since he was the first one.
Cheese is really good.
Okay.
I miss him.
I'll keep studying.
As a defense or a...
But eventually you're gonna have to pick up a sword, you know? You're gonna have to do it hands-on experience.
Okay. I'll try my best when I have to.
The question is are you going to... And the swords look a little big.
There's lots of idiots to go after the tank. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Are you gonna... Do you have enough strength to use one hand, or... You're gonna use two?
Two.
What you would want to try
Makes
then
sense.
if you plan on defending with flashes.
Hawa!
He's coming at you.
Hiya!
Doing a slash, you can block.
Let me know when you do it. I wanna watch. I wanna watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll make sound effects.
Good. Gotta work on those. That's the epitome of battle ready. Is how savage your Haya is.
You're right. I'll work on it.
Okay.
Barbara was kind of teaching me before.
How to scream?
But no, how to use a sword. Cause she said don't pokey with it.
I mean, it depends. There's definitely different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing quite well.
I'll leave you to it. Let me know if you hear anything, okay?
I just wanted to see it.
Okay.
Should be plenty of oxygen. Is that a lot of...
Victor? Aldrin?
How's it going, Chipz?
Good.
Me.
Hi.
And what do I owe this pleasure?
I want to see this one wield a sword. Test your mettle.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, not against anybody.
You can hold a stick, can't you?
I can.
Victor, calm down.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm quite calm, Chipz. I'm just asking a colleague to see her talent.
Okay.
Well,
He's not.
interesting.
He's not gonna try to kill her, is he?
To be honest with you, Chipz, I honestly don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to quite the sweat. The sweat?
Doesn't matter.
You want me to hate you?
Why don't you
No, on the
start-
dummies.
Dummies.
Wow, this is playing right into her sadist tendencies.
Eldrin. By the way, I was actually curious. I found out that you guys found a certain book.
Yeah,
Where is this said
we
book?
thought it might have. Well, we returned it to the library, but when we found the book, we thought it might have contained some kind of magic, maybe some kind of item, something.
And what did you find out?
We discovered that it was just an erotic novel. But the interesting part isn't the fact that it was an erotic novel. It was the fact that in the back of the book there was a bookmark, and I don't think he's here, but don't tell him. It had Professor Connor as the last person who checked the book out.
I'm not for you, and I'm embarrassed.
So I talked to him about it, and he told me not to tell anyone, but I already told 5 people before that, so I don't think he's getting away with that one.
Those are lies.
You think I would?
I'm staying out of it. As long as you put the book back, that's probably for the best.
But I took another one. I have this one now.
Why are you taking the books?
Swing at me.
I'm just trying to find something of interest. Maybe spell or information, anything really. Are you having a little trouble with that sword?
No. Yeah. But the question is
Looks kind of slippery.
Yeah, it does for some people.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
This is a very blotchy wooden sword.
Well, it's not supposed to hurt anybody.
Oh. What?
What?
Interesting.
Enough of that for me.
You think I'm your friend?
I do.
Ah. Look.
I'm
How are
not
you
your
getting
friend.
along? Oh, I'm sorry.
Having fun?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was more pertaining on what we saw in the crystal, so I was reading that, trying to figure things out.
Actually, come here. Come here. Alright, listen. Found out that the first teacher who led the group was Professor Vaughn.
Mhm.
It had to have been him.
Why do you keep thinking so?
Why?
And why were you in the library?
I'm tired of that cat eavesdropping on all my conversations.
Hmm. Very well.
Don't tell anybody we were here, though. Classified.
Very well. We could have used the door, I believe. Hmm.
The secret entrance is better. Nobody suspects him.
Okay.
Okay. It's him. It has to be. And it has to be with whatever it is behind that door. That has to be what it's talking about.
Nightfall. Things like something like a nightfall or an everlasting night.
Well, if we were to analyze it, it says the night will walk again. Or it said something about legs. It'll have legs. So that means it's going to take form? Wouldn't it?
Perhaps.
Or maybe it's talking about a dark
sacrificing
person.
all roads lead to death.
But why would he send that message? And why would he mess with us?
Who was Vaughn? The first one was Vaughn. Who were the students that were Vaughn with? Because obviously he had to be with them the whole time.
Vivina and Jinx's group.
And with us, too.
And that's how I found out. Vivina told me.
Mm.
They actually read
He
all of
walked
them.
away.
They read all of them, and then he was acting weird and suspicious. He said, "Don't worry about this one. It's none of your concern."
Maybe because we were found out, or not found out, but he has suspicion against us. How we know?
Well, if he's working for whatever it is that's behind that door, who knows? And the question is what is behind that door? And why is it so important, and why is it sealed?
Only one books here can access us in more higher levels. I say there's a clock. I don't know. The only people that do know are the teachers and the headmaster.
Maybe I should try to talk to the headmaster.
Might as well. But I don't know how secret this is or classified. I know when I used to work into my facility, things were kept classified and made sure that anyone found out on certain things or an item was taken away or anything were dealt with punishment.
All I know is the rumor mill has definitely started. People have heard what was there, what was said. So maybe we should try to get some information.
Well,
Maybe to the
I think
headmaster.
Lavinia is the suspicious type.
She
Maybe we
is.
can also grab her. Maybe talk to her too. See what she thinks.
Maybe.
You know what?
She's.
Wait. She's working with Vaughn. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? Last time, kind of.
Possibly. She says she won't say anything, but I don't know. I don't trust really anybody
Exactly.
except for you and Esme right now.
Well, if you want to approach Headmaster, and if you need me there, just tell me.
Let's go find him now.
Very well.
Let's see where he's at. Do you know where they might be?
We just left the training area. I'll check there. We'll meet, and I'll meet you wherever you go. Okay?
Alright. Who? Victor. Where did you just come from? Did you see the
portal.
headmaster?
No, why?
Trying to talk to him about a little something.
The jewel that was tampered with, the red. Do you know who did it?
No. Nor why.
Hmm.
And who told you?
What did it say, by the way? I'm interested. The headmaster seemed a little spooked.
But how did you know that I would know?
Because it was the gem you were supposed to click to touch at the end.
Did he say that?
So someone in your group must have tampered with it.
She seems to be in good spirits.
In a moment.
Oh, headmaster, I was actually
I was
looking
told you
for
wish to speak with me.
Yeah. Guess can we go to your class?
Sure. Let's meet at the front of the school, and we'll head there now.
We can continue this later, Victor. Go, Vaughn.
But we will. Well, we'll just pick any classroom as headmaster. I teach with whatever's empty at the time.
Yeah.
I do not have a squad. Favorite to this area, so it's and I kind of like the color. So what did you wish to discuss?
There's things that are alarming me, to be perfectly honest. You guys keep saying
And
that...
what would those be?
Well, you guys were asking us earlier about going to restricted places and things that are dangerous, and then there's that happens, and I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't really seem safe.
Vaughn is currently checking in on that. He believes he recognized it, and hopefully we can get some answers soon.
Vaughn, huh? Do you trust Vaughn?
Yes. Yes, he passed every test we had at the Cross-Allied Forces and fit the bill perfectly for what we required here. He may seem uncaring, but every teacher here fills a hole that we lack. And his lack of empathy does help him teach properly within the field of his expertise.
I mean, it's obvious you guys are hiding something here. What is it?
Well, this is a military academy, after all, and we are tasked with not only protecting the world, but several items, because where better to protect them than at an academy created by the very military that found them. As for what those items are, or what they are, that is none of your concern as of right now.
Okay. That's all.
I guess he's
We
being
protected them
more
for-
well replaced. We have the privilege to know. I think.
As time goes on, you will learn of things on this campus. Because perhaps someone here might be able to attune to something here. Perhaps a type of weaponry that fits a person's need. Or a device for channeling magic. We have many things here under our protection.
Kind of like my facility. They mostly kept on archive things, and if it was needed or someone needed something specific, I would have to go and fetch them.
Alright, well, sorry for wasting your time. I just thought I'd ask since, well, people are concerned.
I understand. You do seem quite curious after all.
Is there anything pertaining from the message that we received from the crystal, anything related here?
Well, as I said, Professor Vaughn, he has just departed to determine the location of where he last heard it. He said it sounded familiar to him. And hopefully he can inform me further. It did not ring any bells to me. But it might be demonic in nature after all, and he is our resident demon. So who better to help us figure that out?
Okay. That's all of the questions I have.
We were just concerned.
And if I may ask, since you're here, has Melanie mentioned her favorite professor to you at all? Or has she forgotten?
She
her
hasn't
favorite
been
professor?
she hasn't been talking.
She hasn't spoken.
I see. So beyond that one time in the classroom, I see. We did speak with everyone during our teacher conference, deciding on how to discipline her and the possibility that she chooses to not speak at all might happen. It's sad to see that despite her saying she will take her punishment willingly and accept it, it does seem that she is still stubbornly disagreeing with it. Professor Steele did want to run her through the crucible, as he puts it.
What would be the
Perhaps that might
crucible?
have to happen. Well, you did see there was a track out back, as well as weaponry in the field. And you also saw his transmutation of a firearm, correct? I've witnessed several crucibles over the years. Perhaps this time it will be running several laps while undergoing gunfire. That could be one of many possible crucibles he runs her through.
In military
So hopefully
tracks where
she
they did
decides
with
to
drill sergeants.
mention her favorite teacher.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He is one of our
Get
most
the nerves
passionate
correct.
instructors in terms of authority. As you've noticed, Connor and our others are a bit more lenient in ways, as is myself. If he ran this academy, it might be quite different. That is why I was decided to be the headmaster.
Thank
because
God.
I unfortunately have to tame them to the best of my ability.
I don't
And
think
bullet holes, thankfully, seal up a bit
Yeah.
quicker than most people.
Something tells me if they were the
Not that I've
headmaster,
had to deal with that for a while.
we might be dead.
Perhaps. He has had to, unfortunately, punish students over the years. We've had attempted murder even on campus, and he had to take swift action and execute said student that was attempting.
Jesus.
I believe there was at least 2 instances over the years. But of course, as you've probably witnessed, not everyone gets along, because they forget the lessons of our past.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's good for me. I'm gonna get going. Thanks, headmaster. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Headmaster.
Have a good night.
And sorry for disturbing you during your talk to the officers.
Monka. What are you doing, Hannah?
I'm just looking at the crystal.
Why are you looking at the crystals? Tell us not to worry about them.
Headmaster.
You're right. My apologies. Have a nice evening.
Bye, Hannah.
Everybody seems to be very curious, Rook.
Well, they're worried. And we are worried as well. If I was in a different squad, I would be worried as well. Something hindered my lesson plan. So, of course I would be worried.
It would be really bad if the general consensus is they came down on a certain individual, or the wrong individual, or they read into something that wasn't accurate, or led them to trouble. So we need to make sure we don't give them any additional information.
Right.
We can't stop them, no. But we can at least pump the brakes so they're a little bit behind.
Very well.
You want to keep people safe, right, Rook?
Of course. I was designed to do archive, but I would also like to sometimes maybe, I don't know, more than my design to protect people.
Well, let's keep them safe. Alright, let's get back. You know. I think I'm actually gonna head to bed, but...
Very well. Have a wonderful night.
You too, Rook.
I'm gonna be walking around.
Keep safe.
You as well.
I've never been able to breathe air.
Oh, hugs kind of help.
Landed and fell.
If you want to feel better.
Hit and fell? He exploded? He exploded.
Professor Vaughn's her favorite teacher, is what she's trying to say. What? Pouty face, pouty face.
Melanie.
You would literally get in trouble again.
Come on, Melanie. Wait. Melanie. Can you please help me answer that question?
You won't get in trouble. Right?
Please?
Oh, Headmaster Karita did say that if she keeps being quiet, that she might get in trouble again. Because she's basically foregoing her punishment.
I'll be sure to relay it to her.
Basically, they might make a run to a crucible or something like that.
I'll be sure to let her know.
Very well.
She went in there, by the way.
Thanks.
Protect.
Why was Melanie mean to us earlier?
She doesn't like me. Was she?
Yeah.
Not at all, actually. Well, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. My bed.
How on earth does someone infiltrate this school without without us
No! No, 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 no! Good night, Hoshi.
Good night.